yes, YouTube, just gonna record a little back test. Today's back test, I just did one and I started off at 110, I think. Went all the way up, I started at 108, took a few little wins, win, and then these two losses have brought me right back to 108. So I can't underestimate the power of losing with this strategy. Even though it's such a high win rate, I'm scraping change off, and when you're taking the big full losses, then it can be a bit detrimental. But I'm gonna backtest again and just make sure that I haven't lost my confidence in what I'm doing. So yeah, which I haven't. I know I haven't. Weird guy out there, man. So yeah. Anyway, I think so important parts of this strategy, it's building confidence. I think when I'm building the context and the alignment, it's like a protected swing can't be any on a time frame any lower than the 1 minute. Like there's no way that something's protected if it hasn't tapped into at least a 1 minute gap. That was one of the losses I just took. I went in kind of with the idea that it was a 15-minute protected swing, and it wasn't. So that's an important part, just not taking protected, using market structure that isn't strong, basically. And then, yeah, let's just go for the rest. Not really sure on direction here. It does look like we're going to take these highs. Protected would be there, so this is going to be our range here. So maybe if we dipped below this and turned around, I'd take it. Not looking like we're gonna do that. Okay. So it looks like that was actually protected swing, and then we could have took this as an internal move, which did its thing. Other point is, this is how I lost the other one actually, taking something that's not confirmed, drawing liquidity. So for example, the reason I was waiting for this is because even though we took that inside of this gap and we started pushing up, we're not confirmed yet, and also this doesn't seem that strong, so it's like, okay, I'm waiting for a bigger pull. That's why I wouldn't have took an inside move as well, I feel like, because this just isn't confident yet. So it's like, if I'm going under the idea that this is a protected swing, but it's not confirmed, then that's just gonna lose conviction in what I'm doing. So looks like we're still heading towards that high. This actually is a protected swing now because we took liquidity and broke structure using it. Then we've just done the same thing here, so carry on. Okay, so we come for that high. So I want to have an idea of where we're heading, up or down right now. Not really sure where we're at the moment. 1 hour, we could be going there, but that's a could. Maybe the 30-minute will give us a stronger decision. This does look good, 15 minutes pushing up as well. So I feel like we could potentially go under the idea that this is a protected swing and then work between this range. And again, it's like not just trading stuff that's protected swings and only that. We're not just trading during liquidity, we're trading accumulation, manipulation, distribution inside of that thing. So it's like, okay, cool, we've accumulated here. Now we've manipulated into this gap, which we was waiting for. And sometimes the helpful thing is to like predetermine the areas of interest that we're looking at. It's like, okay, I already had this 5 minute gap drawn out. So it's like when it behaves the way we're expecting it to, and you've already predetermined the gap that we're looking at, that's just a much stronger sign. Now, this is okay, but it's not like the full picture. This little accumulation, we've got a lot of extra space up here, so I'm not gonna take this yet. If this turns around and goes back up, I will take it though, because in my opinion, this is our protected swing. And on that small time frame, it technically is confirmed. Okay, it's not behaving how we wanted it to anywhere, which is fine. And then now the question is like, where could it go before we change our idea? And realistically, I think it's still got time because we haven't even made a 15-minute gap yet. I'm guessing we might make the gap and then tap into it. Yeah, so we do tap into that 15-minute. Nice push away as well. .30-second. So this was semi-confirmed going higher, but not really. Again, this is just, that would be forcing it. It is really just taking your time, because it's waiting for the alignment, and that it just doesn't, it's not just going to come like straight away. Alignment is going to take time. So this looks a lot better now. Cool, so I think we could operate under the idea that that is a protected swing, especially if we start taking some of these highs. Again, it's not something I want to jump into yet, because there's nothing really for me to take going higher yet. There's literally no gaps except for this 1 minute gap all the way up here, which is like, it makes no sense. So we're just going to have to use this now as the drawn liquidity to run all these highs, and then run this high, and then ultimately that high. So we can drop down now. We've got some gaps happening, equal highs right there, and a gap here. So if this inverts, then I would be interested in taking it. 30-second did invert. We also inverted that down, so I'm gonna wait for this 15-second to invert as well if we can get it. Okay, it's too late. No, it's not. I can jump in. Risk reward's terrible. I might just get in though. Bruh, I should have been in on that, you bastard. Cheeky bastard, I should have been in on that. Gave me a limit order instead of a market order. Oh, look at that, just blast off as well. Cool, so well, that was just a change of market structure. Look, swept it, turned around, respected that, and then we just start pushing up. Should run all the way to the top now, realistically. But we could have another opportunity to get in if we come into this gap, which I think probably will happen. Yeah, it looks like we're accumulating nicely. That's going to try and tease me into jumping in it, which I'm not going to do, because again, can't go over the idea that these are protected swings when they're that low, but it does work. That should slap that TP now. To be honest as well, if we're continuing higher, don't see a reason why that couldn't be a protected swing now. It did tap into a 3-minute gap, so I'm going to go off the idea that that's a protected swing area now, and we've got this liquidity ready to take. Are we going to take it? No, we're not. To be fair, no gap running off anyway. Oh, there was 1 minute gap actually. Wouldn't have took that because we didn't take any liquidity lower. It's a dangerous move. Cool, and then do we hit number 3? The maddest thing is, you could take a trade, like if you were just targeting a further target, you could easily just take a trade here and cover yourself. And let like a runner just jump in early there and then leave a runner. Because if you've caught the bottom and you're now going bullish, which makes sense too. It's just gonna make higher highs, isn't it? As long as you start putting stop losses below new lows and stuff. Instead of getting in and out, in and out, in and out, you could just ride it. This is inevitably gonna hit that high anyway, innit? Just speed this up and see. Again, look, interesting stuff here. I would say that's our only real protected low, the closest one we've got. So, yeah, turn around there. The 1 minute gap there that we could potentially take. It's not the strongest. Okay. So now we've got a 5 minute gap all the way down here that we could take. Why have we took all them lows? Can't trust this now because this looks like it's turning around. Shouldn't have violated lows if we're still bullish. For the time being anyway. Remember, this is like there's levels to this stuff. Like that's, if you look on a 5 minute, this is the only protected low in this whole range. So there is levels to this stuff. Can't trust that. Why have we not tapped into that 5 minute gap? We have actually, we tapped into an earlier one. Alright, so let's say that's the idea. And if that was actually the sweep of liquidity, which I don't think it is, it could have been actually, but now we're going to see how we perform inside of this gap. I want to see good momentum coming out of it. Need 2 more 15 seconds. 3 minute. Let's just open 5 minute. 1 minute. So it looks like it's gonna go. It's just not really being that friendly enough to let us get in on it. So yeah, I think you could take that. Oh, it didn't even close. Wait. The 1 minute didn't even close. Okay, we're not taking it. I think we might come for this 5 minute low then now. Making lower lows. Yeah, come for that 5 minute, nice. And now I'd expect us to turn around. Once we tap into it anyway. We've tapped into it. Do we turn around? And again, this is all it is. It's just, it's not like, it's not going about like you know what's going to happen. It's just more like planting the areas that you'd want stuff to happen in and waiting to see if it does happen. I think that's more of the strategy. It's not so much of like, I'm hard-headed and this is what I'm looking for. It's like, okay, I'm going to look for behaviour in this area, and if it behaves how I expect it to, then that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, gonna get into the arena now, into the battlefield. Yeah, get moving. Again, look, same thing here. We've got a protected low on the 1 hour. Is all the way down here. So overall, this is still bullish to me until we really start violating shit. For now, I feel like this is okay to be behaving like this. Look, we tapped into a 30 minute gap that's survived it. I do actually want to just play this out and see how we run. Because I think once we get into that gap, then we could start looking bullish again. So really speed this up just to see. It is definitely fighting it. To be fair, this could be very interesting actually, because we've got, like I was saying, we've got an idea of a protected low here. We're not confirmed going higher yet though, to be fair, because we're fighting that gap, so it would be a bit of a risk to try and take any of this long yet. But if maybe we tapped into that 5 minute gap and then turned around. Nah, okay, yeah, it's too soon. We're still wanting to go higher, or no, we're just coming lower. It's an interesting one. Again, it's like now we've got that as a protected, or the idea of a protected low. That makes me want to take it higher, because we're just making new protected lows every time. Nothing's really protected there in my opinion. They've got a 1 minute low there. Interesting. I'm actually gonna just fake take this just to see if it goes, because I'm actually kind of interested to see if this would work. So it does look like it's going to work to the first high. No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not. Fails. So there you go. Having stuff that isn't solid lows. Also, this was countered. This was opposing it up because we had tapped into this bigger gap here. So again, like I was saying, waiting for what's the word? What's the word where it's like it's official now? It's like done. So yeah, this is it now. Confirmation. Waiting for confirmation. So for example, now look, we've got confirmation, so it's like, okay, cool, we could go higher off of this. I know this is a ridiculously late trading time to be trading, but now I think we've actually got protected areas. Look, that low took that low. Did it? Or has it matched it? Just took it, so I think we could play within this range here. We've got a 5 minute gap there. Maybe we tap into the 5 minute gap, we do, and if we can turn around and push up higher from here, then I'll definitely take it. Violating that 5. Okay, we do look like we're starting to come up. This is going way too fast. I'm not even going to have to get in on this if it comes now. Also, this is putting me off because there's a total lack of distribution there. Total lack of volume going higher. So this is making me think I'm on the wrong side. I am. Am I? Or aren't I? Because that's still protected there. This is an interesting one. I'm trying to see this as like bigger moves now. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side here. It's going to take the low. Cool, just waiting.